The Appalachian mountain range separated the eastern states from the west, an area roughly comprising Pennsylvania, West Virginia, North Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee. In the 1700s and early 1800s, it was settled by an ethnographically diverse group of people, many of whom were Irish and Scottish immigrants. Celtic airs, tavern-type songs, and ballads were mixed with musical styles from various European immigrants, Native Americans, and African Americans, creating American folk music. Although European classical music stayed popular among the wealthy, the influx of less wealthy people in the Appalachians were eager to be entertained by the new sounds of mixing cultures. African slaves in the southern states were often called to entertain their masters, and the musicians applied their native expertise to European songs. In many places, blacks and whites interacted socially and played together for dances and other events, sharing and learning musical styles from each other. As the country grew and people traveled west to settle new areas, this style of music traveled with it. Folksy songs were continuously created among the new civilizations, mixing poems and stories of everyday occurrences with new and repurposed folk music, even using tunes from their various native countries as inspiration, such as Oh My Darlin', Clementine, and Home on the Range. Country dances, such as square dances and reels, also thrived in the creative new style of music. Two popular types of songs from this era are often separated into parlor songs and minstrel songs. Parlor songs were typically sung at small gatherings of friends who performed for each other as part of their evening's entertainment and had a more formal feel. Minstrel songs were meant to entertain, as the name references the early entertainers of Europe. Songs such as O Susanna include paradoxical phrases to make people laugh. Minstrel songs eventually were synonymous with black-faced comedy, white people mocking African American people by painting their faces black and acting ridiculous in performances. African Americans also participated in minstrel shows throughout the 1800s, using caricatures to make people laugh. Minstrel shows are now viewed as extremely racist, but many songs have been updated and remain popular. String instruments were common throughout Appalachia and included the fiddle, guitar, bass, mandolin, banjo, etc. Talented musicians played in a vastly different style than was seen in the courtly music of Europe, and gave way to the popularity of music of the common man who worked hard and played hard. Appalachian folk music is best known for being an inspiration for bluegrass, jazz, blues, country, and pop music. It had resurgences in pop music in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, when many old songs were covered by popular artists.